What is the Evergrande crisis in China? Why is the global stock market in panic mode? What are the concerns and what are the possible ways out of this situation? Here on this channel, our motto is to take up ongoing issues, analyze the different perspectives so we can understand the matter properly before making a point of view. Evergrande, which began selling bottled water in 1996 before moving on to pig farming, currently owns China's top professional soccer team Guangzhou Football Club, managed by former Real Madrid centre-back Fabio Cannavaro, and has long been seen as the poster child for the Chinese real estate boom. The company grew quickly in the mid-2000s and after the global financial crisis of 2009, riding the wave of rising property prices and increased demand. It expanded into more than 250 Chinese cities, peddling homeownership ambitions to the country's middle class, riding on a continuous property price rise in China, the key driver of the Chinese economic boom. Wealth management, electric automobiles, amusement parks, bottled water, groceries, and dairy products have been added to the group's portfolio. The corporation is in danger mostly as a result of large levels of debt amassed as a result of the company's rapid business expansion. With nearly $305 billion in debt, including bank loans, short-term borrowings, and supplier credit, Evergrande Group is the world's most indebted real estate developer. The sum is comparable to 2% of China's GDP and is likely one of the world's largest debt heaps. Evergrande has two interest payment deadlines coming up, one on 23 September for roughly $84 million on its debts, and another on 29 September for over $47 million. It should be emphasized that if Evergrande fails to make interest payments within 30 days of the due date, both bonds will default. Evergrande's operating income has dropped by more than 75% since 2018, and its chairman's net worth has plummeted to $7.34 billion from $42 billion in 2017, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. This year, Hui Ka-yan's net worth has dropped by over $16 billion. Chinese Estates, Evergrande's second-largest stakeholder and a longtime business partner, stated in a stock exchange filing that it has already sold Evergrande shares for $246.5 million Hong Kong dollars, $31.7 million, in recent weeks. It was also mentioned that the business might sell its remaining shares. The possibility of one of China's largest developers collapsing has already scared investors, sending shockwaves through the world's second-largest economy. Also, the global stock market was volatile throughout the week as there were a lot of concerns from foreign investors, and as per a few analysts, it could have a massive ripple effect on the global financial market like the fall of Lehman Brothers. But before situation become worse, there is a news came from Evergrande's management that it had already reached an agreement with bondholders on that payment, according to a stock exchange filing. After that news, investors and home buyers get some relief, and Evergrande's stock rebounded as much as 32%. But are all the problems resolved? It is not over yet, and there is speculation that Evergrande may make more defaults. Even if it avoids defaulting today, the situation is not getting better unless the government steps in. Huarong, a Chinese state-owned financial behemoth with approximately $240 billion in liabilities, is also a source of concern. Huarong is also said to be in difficulty, heightening fears of a broader systemic catastrophe in China. However, there are hints that the Chinese Communist Party will support a backstop mechanism to prevent the crisis at both of these firms from spiraling out of hand. But will Beijing bail out Evergrande? According to official data, Real estate accounts for more than 7% of the Chinese economy. If other linked industries, such as construction and materials suppliers, are included, some analysts believe the number might be substantially higher. Many people believe the Chinese government will step in at some point, even though a full rescue is unlikely. Hopefully government will take care the matter to reduce the fear of flat buyers and boost investor sentiment. Please write a comment about your point of view. Also, if you enjoy the video, then please like, share and subscribe.